Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to the next episode of Let's Answer Some Questions. As always, post questions below and I shall answer them next week. Let's get started. Mr. X867 says, what's your favorite Spider-Man game? Probably the first one for the PS1, but it's kind of a tie between that and Spider-Man 2 for like the PS2 and the movie version of Spider-Man 2 basically, because I did put a lot of time into that. So probably either that one or the first one for the PlayStation 1, because those were both really good. And he also asks, have you ever played a game so hard that you were never able to beat it? If so, what game was it? I'm sure everyone's got like quite a few games like that, but the one that comes to my mind the most is not very long ago. I had never actually played Cave Story before, and I got into Cave Story, and me getting into it inspired J012345678912 to get into it as well. And so we would always like be playing it together, like in Skype calls and stuff. And we kind of like had this like contest, not really contest, but just like this race to see who could beat it first. And we both got to the final boss. I got to it first, I think, though. And I haven't spoken to him about it in a while, but I'm pretty sure either of us have beaten the final boss, because the final boss is quite hard. But Cave Story definitely, and hundreds of other games probably. ADJ1280 says, "What's your favorite movie of all time?" I I really can't answer that. I don't know. At the moment, probably. Well, I really suck at favorite questions, to be honest. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I can answer it, really. There's too many good movies out there. Why do people like pineapple on pizza? I have no idea either. Does your family know you do Let's Plays? If so, have they watched the video? If not, why haven't you told them? No, I don't think they do, but I generally just don't really see a need to, because no one in my family is like really big gamer or anything, so I don't think they would really be interested in it. But I think they might be like quote unquote suspicious or something of like randomly hearing shouts from my room. Hey guys, Liquid here. So possibly they might be onto it, but I've never told them or anything. Kill Stuff says, "What do you find as one of the what do you what do you find as one of the most FPS shooters on PC?" Um, I think he's like missing a word or two on this. I'm not really sure what he's trying to say. The most FPS on I have no idea what he's trying to say. I think he might be saying what do you find is like the most influential or something like that maybe, but I'm not just gonna fill the question in for him, so I'm just not gonna answer it because I have no idea what he's trying to get across. JMC Martin 2 asks, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Sometimes open, sometimes closed. They're open right now, and then unless I close them for like going before I go to bed, I'll be sleeping them with them open. But it doesn't really matter. Preston C 1992 says, Thor versus Wolverine. Probably Thor. Iron Man versus Hulkling. Probably Iron Man. Batman versus Captain America. Probably Captain America. Deadpool versus Wiccan. Probably Deadpool. I think possibly. I don't know. And also, do you have an Xbox 360? No, I don't. Sony Productions. Do you still plan NLP on the Spider-Man movie games? Yes. Um, I've mentioned this in the Ultimate Spider-Man LP. Um, Spider-Man 1 and 3 would be no problem. But Spider-Man 2 actually, because its PC version is like really crippled, I would have to get a capture card or find a really good emulator or something because, yeah, that'll be a problem. But I do plan to. Epona fan asks, do you plan to play Resident Evil 0? Possibly. I've not really heard much about it. I'm not really sure where in the timeline it takes place, but if it's good, I probably will. Avenged Outcast. Avenged Outcast. What should my next machinima be about? I was thinking about something for Pingus Pie. I think Pingus Pie is an excellent idea. Yeah, Kane 2 says co-op let's play with I Am the Carnage on Resident Evil 5. I actually think that might be a pretty interesting idea, just because he's doing currently. I'm pretty sure he's doing it blind, possibly. I'm not really sure. Resident Evil 4, and I'm doing the Resident Evil series blind. So, and I've heard that Resident Evil 5, from what I've heard, is basically terrible unless you're with someone else. So I think that two people doing it blind at the same time would be pretty cool. So when that comes around, I might try to get in contact with them, which won't be hard. So possibly. I am speaking of I Am the Carnage. He asks, out of these three, which one would you pick for a night of delicious, slidey, pump action? Jessica Chobot, Jessica Alba, or Jessica Simpson? Probably Simpson. You may only select one, as the other two will tell you to F off. Yeah, probably Simpson. Wolffighter X, do you like me? Derp. Yes, I like you. Derp. Music Play 1978, will you LP Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions when it comes out on September 7th? Possibly. I don't really know that much about it. I'm not really sure. I know you take place as you play as four different Spider-Mans from different universes. I think it's like Ultimate Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, 2099 Spider-Man, and Noir. Which I actually think Noir is a freaking epic choice to put in the game. Because Noir, I love Noir. His costume is great. But it looks kind of interesting. I'm not really sure if it's like gonna be like levels, where you go around like and actually do each level, or it's gonna be like free roaming like a lot of the other Spider-Man games have been so far. Like from what I've seen of the gameplay, cause I haven't seen any free roaming stuff, so there might be gameplay of it out, but it looks kind of like a more mature version of Spider-Man Friend or Foe, which I'm not sure if I really like, but we'll have to wait and see how it actually looks when it comes out. Alphersonic says, if 2 plus 2 equals 4, then what is 4 plus 4 plus 4 actually equaled 7? Also, what would 6 plus 5 minus 7 plus 22 be if 6 was actually 2 and 7 was actually 5? I have no idea for the first question. And for the second one, that'll be 2 plus 5, 7 minus 5, 2, plus 22, 24. And then, yeah, Kane 2 and Alphersonic had a little debate of her doing math in the comments, and sarcasm on the internet, and I think that's it for the questions, actually. So, hope you guys found informative here. Whatever, or information, that's it. Knock on wood. And yeah, post questions below and I shall answer them next week. Liquid out.